Welcome to my channel. I hope you are all doing well. I'm so excited to finally upload this vlog. This one is really special because it's a small trip we took to Montmorency Falls in Quebec and also to Quebec City. Believe it or not, I had never been to these two places before, so this was a completely new experience for me. This trip was totally unplanned. It was one of those let's just go kind of moments, and honestly, sometimes those are the best, right? I went with my friends and some of my closest people, and it turned out to be such a sweet and memorable trip. We went on a rainy day, not the best weather, honestly, but somehow it made the whole trip feel cozy and fun. I love road trips, and for me, the journey is as fun as the destination. We had our usual stopovers, coffee from Tim Hortons, and some popcorn, and just a lot of snacks. Because honestly, I snack a lot when traveling. There was music playing, and lots of talking, lots of laughing. These are the kind of little moments that make a trip so special. And then Montmorency Falls. The drive itself into the city was beautiful, and we were waiting for the parking. There is a lot of line for the parking to enter into this, and even though it was cloudy and moody, there was something magical about it. We were traveling into two cars, about 10 of us in total, and it felt like a big group adventure. I've recently started a bit of collecting souvenirs whenever I travel. I actually learned this from my friends who always pick up something small from every place they visit. So I've started doing that too, and I love it. It's like bringing back a piece of that memory. The falls themselves were stunning, but oh my gosh, it rained so much we got completely drenched. The rain was honestly horrible at some point, but we were just waiting for it to stop. But the moment it did, I rushed out to take some videos because it was truly so pretty. There was still some snow that hadn't melted yet, which made the whole view even more beautiful. By the way, this footage is from 3 months ago. I didn't post it earlier because life has been so busy this past few months. I didn't get much time to sit down, edit, or even think about content. But one thing I've been trying to do is capture as many memories as I can. So, on a video format, not just for YouTube but for myself. I've started realizing how important it is to record memories. When I look back after 2 or 10 years, I know I'll be so happy to have these videos. I already regret not filming so many beautiful moments from my past, so now I really want to document as much as I can. I'm 27 right now, and these videos also feel like a diary of my life, my thoughts, my perspective, and the things that make me happy. And it's so interesting to think that when I'm 37 or 47, I'll probably look back at these videos and see how much my opinions and my life have changed. That thought makes me even more happier to keep doing this. And yeah, I've told this a lot of times, but that's really true. And this bridge reminds me of that London Bridge. Um, it's so pretty with the light there, and this is like a best frame. And like I said, it's pouring outside, and now we have to start to the Quebec City from this Montmorency Falls. And in the middle, we stopped over for a quick lunch. It was still raining, and I was craving something simple and familiar, so of course we went to Subway. Whenever I'm on a road trip, Subway is my go to because I don't like experimenting too much when I'm traveling. My usual order is with all the pickles, banana peppers, and chicken. So good. So good. And of course, I needed another coffee because the weather was so cold and moody. So coffee is like a treat at that point. I'm all tired but really excited for Quebec City. Then we started driving towards Quebec City, which I had heard so much about. People say it's one of the most beautiful cities in Canada, and they're right. The architecture, the colors, the street, it really feels like stepping back in time. One thing I want to improve on in future trips is to learn a bit more about the history of the places I visit. I feel if I had known more about the history of Quebec City, I would have appreciated it even more. But thankfully, I have friends who are amazing at planning trips. So I just have to show up and enjoy. Like here, they planned for a national park, and it seems like it's closed because of all the rains. But it's fine. We again came, we are heading back to the Quebec City. So now, when we reached this Quebec City, it was still raining, not pouring like before, but that soft, misty rain. The streets were alive with people walking around, and it's so beautiful. The people walking around in raincoats, holding umbrellas. It looked so cute, almost like something out of a movie. We saw horse carriages moving around, and it instantly gave me this feeling of royalty, like stepping into a different era. You know, even though we were wet and the weather wasn't ideal, it honestly felt like we were looking at the city through a beautiful filter. Everything looked soft and dreamy. I've decided that I definitely want to come back to Quebec City in the fall because everyone says that's the best time to visit. There were so many art paintings displayed on the streets, and they were absolutely beautiful. Some of the buildings were so stunning. They looked like they belonged in Europe. I kept saying like wow every 5 minutes, like literally every 5 minutes, because everything was that pretty. I really recollect that my friends are explaining about this beautiful building. um, I, I'm really stupid, guys. Like I don't even remember now what all of this is all about. And yeah, but I was just like, it's so new to me to just see around all these beautiful cruises, lakes, um, the people who are so excited to visit this place. And yeah, so I literally just forgot about all of that history and the detailed things that my friends are saying about each and everything here. And at one point we saw some old war cannons, like that things that kind of you only see in movies. It was so cool to see them in real life. Like it's kind of like I think they are used to launch the bombs or something. So yeah. And then we stopped at a place called Mary's Popcorn, which I had heard in quite famous. I tried the caramel flavored popcorn, and it was perfect, like sweet, crunchy, and exactly what you need on a rainy day. The staff there was also super friendly, and even got to see them making the popcorn, which was fun. We walked around the streets some more, and honestly, like it's too crowded. And yeah, we tried the popcorn and we loved it, but we couldn't have it too much because it's so sweet, and we were totally involved in capturing whatever we can here. And there are a lot of people taking photos, and we walked around the streets some more time, and honestly, every corner looked like it was straight out of Pinterest. Colorful, charming, and so lively. There was even this cute quote written somewhere. I think I've captured it here. Yeah, so it's this: you are not sad, you just need jewelry. It's so thoughtful and adorable. So, yeah, I felt it's cute. So, There was also this interesting little thing where if you looked at into a certain light, you could see your eye color and the lines on your iris like in detail. I have never seen anything like that before. It was fun and different. I couldn't capture a lot of what I've seen there, but these are the bits and pieces of all the architecture and the buildings. So, and then this is my favorite part, and I cannot tell more about the sunset. Oh my gosh, the sunset was the best part of the entire trip for me. The horses, I don't know, man. This whole frame itself looks like I'm dreaming and I'm seeing, and in real, like I don't know how to explain this. Like the sky was painted with pink, orange, and blue clouds. It was breathtaking. Even the residential buildings we drove past looked so charming with the sunset as a backdrop. At one point, I even asked my friends to stop the car so even like we could just stand there and soak it all in. By this time, by the way, my phone battery had died and my storage was full, so I borrowed my friend's phone to capture it. That's how much I don't want to miss it. The sunsets make me so happy. I'm like a little kid when I see skies like this. One of my dreams is to have a home where I can watch sunsets like this every evening from my balcony. So that's how our day ended. Tired, drenched, but so happy. It was an unplanned trip, but sometimes those are the best ones. I feel so grateful for those days like this, and for the people I get to share them with. Thank you so much for watching. And before you go, just remember you're worthy of everything good in life.